Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, if you haven't been paying attention, I'm going to update you with some really cool stuff that's been going on behind the scenes with PulseChain and the testnet, okay? As we know, testnet v2 has come out, but I don't think people realize how cheap and fast and truly revolutionary PulseChain actually is going to be. So watch me as I go through the testnet and show you firsthand how revolutionary and how life-changing PulseChain is going to be to the whole entire crypto ecosystem. I mean, this is really paradigm shifting stuff, and I'm going to lay it all out for you on the screen with a live demo, so watch very closely at what I'm doing. It's super simple, guys, and it's going to change the user experience of crypto forever. We are really at a pivotal moment in history, and I've never been more excited, so let's get right into it. Here I am on the PulseChain GitLab. If you don't know how to get here, literally just Google PulseChain GitLab, okay? I mean, guys, just Google stuff, okay? It's not that hard. Google PulseChain GitLab and you can go to the PulseChain testnet folder, right? And then you can figure out how to set up your MetaMask with the testnet instructions. You really simply just copy and paste all these fields into the networks tab. So when you open up your MetaMask, guys, and you click up here, you've got a couple of different networks, Ethereum mainnet and whatever else is up here. Just click add network, guys. It's really simple. It's going to pop up another page over here. You just copy and paste everything from here into here, okay? And boom, you're done. I already explained that on a previous video, so I shouldn't even need to explain that again. It couldn't be easier, guys. Copy and paste. Can you do that? Okay, so we scroll down a little bit and we see the instructions. I mean, there's a screenshot. If you really can't figure it out, just watch the screenshot here. And next you'll see that we've opened up a MetaMask and we're connected to the PulseChain mainnet. You can see this in the top right corner up here. And this will connect to your existing MetaMask account. You don't need to create new private keys. You'll just be able to flip-flop back and forth between ETH mainnet, PulseChain testnet. Okay, and pretty soon, PulseChain mainnet in a couple of months. Now, if you don't already have Ethereum in your wallet, you're going to start out with a 0 TPLS balance. The T just stands for test, so it's test pulse TPLS. And if you don't have any to start, that's fine. You can also go back to the GitLab, scroll down here and click on this faucet link, which is right in front of your face that I'm showing you right now. This is the website that shows up if you click that link. And if you want to get 1 TPLS, just so that you have enough for gas fees and all that, you really simply just copy your account public key, hop over to the testnet faucet website, and just request 1 TPLS from here, okay? Now, I've already done this. You can do this once per day. It's really easy. And I did this in my other account here where I already got my 1 TPLS, right? So guys, you can see that right here. And I've just been swapping around HEX and TPLS between wallets just lightning fast for the past couple of minutes. And I'm going to show you how to do it. It couldn't be easier, guys. So I've got almost 1 full TPLS over here. That's more than enough per transactions. As you can see, I've already done 1 transaction and I only used 0.0005 TPLS, which means gas fees cost basically nothing on PulseChain, guys. And you're going to have to import the tokens, okay? You're not going to see HEX right away, and you're going to have to actually import tokens the old-fashioned way, which means go to Etherscan, look up the HEX smart contract, copy this right here, and then boom, paste the address in your wallet. I already added it, but that's also a really easy step. And so once we've got some TPLS in here and some HEX in here, the really cool thing that just got updated from Richard Hart is that go.hex.com is officially doing stakes now. So on the testnet, these aren't real, as you can see by the big sample only thing right here. It couldn't be more obvious. But you can play around here and you can test out how lightning fast and cheap and borderline free these are going to be. So just to get everyone all excited, let's go ahead and stake 10 HEX. I know 10 HEX is almost nothing, but who cares because, you know, gas fees are almost free. Right, and so let's say I want to stake this for 500 days, right? I can just go ahead and press stake, then boom, my MetaMask shows up here. And guys, look, how much does this cost? Look at this, 0.00039 TPLS. So if PLS coin was $1, then the transaction would cost 0.0004 cents, okay? Now, PulseChain is going to be worth much less than $1 to start off, most likely. I mean, if PulseChain's at $1, we're all millionaires from day one, guys. And a lot of people in the sacrifice phase have easily gotten over 1 million PulseChain tokens. And that's because the units of PulseChain are basically 10,000x the units of Ethereum. And that's to solve the unit bias problem, which we won't get into now. But, you know, if PulseChain's $1, we're all retired forever. But when PulseChain launches at about 0.001 cents, let's say, well, 0.001 times 0.0004 is a lot of zeros. And then a number, okay? So many zeros that it's absolutely absurd, and nobody in their right mind should have any problem affording gas transactions at all. This is what Ethereum was supposed to be. So get a load of how fast this is, okay? We're going to confirm this, and we're staking right now. We're going to pull up MetaMask again, and by the time I'm finished talking, you know, we're going to go to the block explorer here, and boom. It's already been 2 blocks, okay? So I was barely able to get a sentence in, and we're already confirmed by 2 blocks, 3 blocks now. And you can see that this transaction was just lightning fast, okay? Like I don't know how to show it more clearly than this, right? I mean, like, and look, we go back here, successfully staked 10 hex. All this is happening within 10 to 20 seconds. You can see I've got a pending stake down here, so tomorrow that'll turn into a real stake. Again, these are not actually real stakes because they're on the test network. That's just how HEX works, but the lightning fast speed and the fees, guys, are really a revelation to how awesome PulseChain is going to be. And you can do this yourself, guys. If you want to get people excited, if you want to get yourself excited, I just got myself all riled up just because testing this out is really like a revelation of how awesome this is going to be. I mean, it works now. It works today. And they're just putting the finishing touches on it, guys. They're just putting the sprinkles and icing on the top of the cake right now. Everything's going to be ready in a couple of months. And I think we're going to be really happy, you know, whether or not it launches in a bull market or bear market, whatever argument you want to make, the user experience that PulseChain is going to provide is breaking all boundaries, and it's creating a new paradigm in HEX and PulseChain. So this is going to make it much more attractive to stake HEX too. As you can see, I made 2 stakes for like tenths, hundredths, maybe even thousandths of a penny, maybe even less than that. It took me about 5 seconds, okay? It doesn't get easier than this, guys. Imagine how easy it's going to be to onboard people into HEX once they get into PulseChain too. So yes, I think HEX is going to do amazingly well on PulseChain. It may even outperform PLS itself when people realize how easy it is to stake and when all the onboarding can really, really get going. Now, I don't know what's going to win, guys. HEX, PLS, PulseChain, anything could win. I kind of have a gut feeling that PulseChain will outpace PLSX in the short term because it might take a while for volume to ramp up on the PulseX platform. But between HEX and Pulse, I have no idea what's going to perform better in the first year. These are both going to be really critical plays to be a part of, especially to insulate yourself from the rest of crypto, which is getting hacked all around us. The sky is falling. Prices are getting demolished left and right. And here's a beacon of hope. PulseChain, HEX, and crypto done the way it was supposed to be. No admin keys, totally decentralized. It's what Ethereum was supposed to be, but it's going to take Ethereum up to 6 years to even get a fraction of what PulseChain is capable of today. So I'll post a link to the Block Explorer here if you want to play around and see just how fast transaction times are. I'll also post a link to the faucet and to the PulseChain GitLab if you want to go do all this yourself. But I just wanted to make this short, quick video to build a little hype and show you just how crazy good go.hex.com has become. And just start imagining, guys. Start imagining the flood of people coming into this ecosystem and not wanting to leave because of what I just did, because of how easy that was. I didn't even have to wait at all. It was like a Visa transaction at the store, you know, less than 3 seconds. Sometimes Visa and MasterCard takes longer to confirm than PulseChain. All right, and fees, almost non-existent, guys. So this is really why we're excited about PulseChain. This is really for people in the know about what's coming up next in crypto. And it's not an empty blockchain, guys. As we know, PulseChain is the world's biggest airdrop, so we're copying every ERC20 coin onto PulseChain. You don't have to like HEX. If you like some other coin, hey, congratulations, it's going to be copied, and you're going to get a bunch of copies for free and a one-to-one version on PulseChain. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there. Hold your own private keys. Obviously, get your coins out of exchanges. That's not what crypto's about. Hold your own private keys. Download MetaMask. And if you want to play around with setting up MetaMask and connecting it to PulseChain testnet, you could do that today, like I just showed you guys. Look, after that stake, I'm still at 0.9991 TPLS. I think I'll be good for a while. With 1 TPLS, I can pretty much transact as much as I want, as freely as I want, for a really, really long time. So imagine the virality this is going to cause. Imagine the network effects this is going to cause. And hey, if you want to tell more people about this and pump your own bag, just give me a like, subscribe, and share this video to everybody around you that's interested in crypto and that's interested in making serious life-changing wealth. This is the next step in the evolution of cryptocurrency, guys. PulseChain is the launch pad that HEX needs to launch into the moon and become the global store of value that it was intended to be. PulseChain is a great layer 1. It's the rails, it's the road in which we drive on, and we're becoming totally vertically integrated. Guys, no middlemen, no more gatekeepers. It's like we're basically collecting all the infinity stones, you know? We got PulseChain is one of them, we got HEX, we got PulseX. Really the only things left are a fiat on-ramp and maybe creating our own wallet. And then who can stop us, guys? We can totally isolate from the rest of crypto. We don't have to be associated with all the scams, hacks, garbage, slow transaction times, expensive transactions, terrible user experience. We can do crypto the right way. So join the revolution. What are you waiting for? Check out the PulseChain testnet today. Click the links below if you want to learn more. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.